Rojas' right foot, sure. Good call. And here comes Gamboa. You know, these kind of whirlwind combinations don't always produce a knockdown or a knockout. But I'll tell you what, when you do this for 15 seconds, you're going to win the round every time.
Absolutely. But Ismail Salas got all over Gamboa for getting ahead of himself and fighting out of control.
You got to wipe that off.
But Miguel Diaz attended to that swollen left hand with the end swell, swollen left eye of, and got it down. He's reduced the swelling, the right eye, I should say, a little bit.
Yeah, it's still there, though, Nick. I see it's a bubble there. That could really be a problem.
It's on the eyelid and underneath. So that right hand has landed. Maybe that hook caught him, too. You know, Gamboa, it's sort of a dilemma. You gotta like wind him down a little bit, but you don't want to take away his initiative.
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta walk that fine line with him. But Salas, a very experienced amateur trainer. Now he's not getting ahead of himself. He's just placing his shots. But Rojas, nothing coming offensively. Look at it. Goes to pull the trigger, it's not there. So it's a speed duel that he knew he couldn't even go about winning. But Steve, I would still think an experienced guy would try to set a few traps for the younger Gamboa.
He's been doing that, but Gamboa's not biting. You don't see Gamboa. See, look at Gamboa staying way out of distance, way out of range with that jab. He's not stepping into the range where he can be countered, and he's not leading from too far away. So he's winning these rounds on little bursts. Exactly, and that's fine. I think that's a very smart strategy.
Especially in a 12-round fight, and there's a lot on the line. Right. He doesn't want to get caught with a shot. Nice right hand.
And when did he throw that right hand? When Rojas led. So I think smart boxing from Gamboa so far. And what I love about this kid, Nick, is when he lets go, the punches flow. You know, there's no other way to describe how.
Absolutely.
And they have plenty on him.
Smooth, man. But it's funny, even Salas told us, the trainer, that a lot of Cubans, for all as smooth as they are, they really have difficulty adjusting. That looked like a low blow. Some difficulty adjusting to a pro style.
Sure, and they have some difficulty adjusting outside the ring as well, given all the freedom that they suddenly, well, have.
He defected to Germany from Cuba, and now lives in Miami with his, finally reunited with his family.
I'm afraid, Nick, that right eye is going to be a problem for Rojas.
Well, an occasional hook has landed, and that right hand, the right cross, doing the damage there. Gamboa not in distance to sink his jab in against the left-hander, and not even trying. He tried on the right. And Russell Mora warning Gamboa for the third time to keep them up. Gamboa using this 20-foot ring, punching when he wants, moving when he wants, controlling this fight, and again the burst of firepower to win each round, it would seem. As we wind down the fourth here in Prim, Nevada, Yuriorkis Gamboa, his perfect record on the line in a featherweight title fight against Jose Rojas. Miguel Diaz needs to go to work.
Stay still, stay still. You're jumping off your rim. You gotta be calm. Everything's smooth. Wait. Don't give him water right now. You have to touch him. You have to touch him. The right. You gotta change your tactic. Jab. You gotta touch him and then get him with the left hand. Come on. Let's go.
And that second that emotion, he's got to get it in gear, Steve. Rojas hasn't won a round on our cards.
No, sir.
Because he hasn't done enough offensively. Hasn't exploited his height and reach. He doesn't have the speed to stay with the Cuban. And he hasn't really landed a flush shot on him.
Awkward move there by Rojas didn't work either. I feel, Nick, that Gamboa is doing to Rojas exactly what Rojas wanted to do to Gamboa. which is drawing leads and countering. And there it is. He drew the lead, countered, he missed. But that's his strategy, and it's working.
Rojas is so reluctant to lead. Tries the big left hand. He's wide with all his shots now.
Step back. Step back. No.
We know Rojas. He's a veteran. He's been in with 5 different world champions. Gamboa's a baby. He's a rookie. 5 rounds or more, only 3 times.
That's another push.
That's a knockdown.
It's knockdown now. It looked like a push.
5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Here we go.
Almost like a chest shot, it seemed.
Well, certainly not hurt. We know that. He's not hurt.
But, boy, that's a vital point. Gone forever. Unless he can win this round.
And goes right now.
Let's see if Gamboa smells blood. You know, he's got his guy swollen. He's had him down now. Rojas fighting for his career, it's obvious.
He is, and that right hand of Gamboa landing again and again. That's been his best weapon, as it often is against the lefties.
And now, the right hand lands flush from Gamboa. Gamboa looking to land a power shots. Let's see if he can string combinations together. He's doing exactly that. Rojas has to drop a bomb on him. That's his only shot.
He does, and the best opportunity he's going to get is when Gamboa's having his best moments offensively.
Rojas isn't punching. Gamboa is waiting as well. Gamboa trying to feint Rojas into fighting and make a mistake. It's getting sloppy, Steve.
It's like Gamboa's just waiting for the right moment to land that right hand.
Both guys have missed badly.
Gamboa knew he landed a right flush there because he stepped back as if to show off his work.
Now it's Rojas trying to move forward, but reluctant. So that's a 10-8 round, you would think, for Yuriorkis Gamboa with the knockdown.
Come on, fast. Sit down.
Dame protector.
Give me the protector.
Okay, mira. Mira, escucha.
Look,
Es
listen.
una cosa fácil.
It's very
Si ese
easy.
tipo tiene el ojo izquierdo,
If the
tiene
guy
tapado,
has a bad eye,
escucha, si ese
Listen.
tipo tiene el ojo izquierdo tapado, ¿por qué tú te mueves para el otro lado?
if he has a
Muévete para el
left
lado que
eye
tiene el ojo
falling
tapado,
into
ven.
other line.
Action from round 5. When Rojas fought Chris John, he suffered 2 knockdowns just like this. You see his foot sort of went out from under him there.
It's a debatable knockdown to me. It was like a cuff.
Watch the right foot of Rojas. He's on the...
He knocked himself down.
Wow, it looks like he just reached so far with his right leg that he lost balance. But you know what? I've said this many times on our show. If a referee rules a knockdown, the judges have to score accordingly, regardless of what they saw. So that's a 10-8 round for Gamboa.
Maybe academic, Steve. Rojas, again, got to land a big punch. He's got to keep firing and get fortunate.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
He's got to get competitive. He may be giving Gamboa something to think about, and that could be the experience, you know, that he feels this guy knows how to fight. But he also is staring at Gamboa is at a 37-year-old guy who has fought once in each of the last 3 years, who is definitely stale and perhaps on the serious slide. So you're going to start asking as we hit the halfway mark, when does Gamboa ramp it up a little more? Does he need to?
I don't feel he needs to. I feel he's fighting a very smart, mature fight.
Agreed.
You know, everybody would love to see a guy take another guy out with a flurry of fantastic punches. It's not going to happen every time, and so far it hasn't happened in this fight.
And Salas telling them, hey, you've got his eye swollen. You know, break him down patiently. But you could smell that stoppage coming, you know, down the deep stretch.
Very low right.
Get him up. Let's go. Let's go.
And Salas, or I should say Rojas, showing good stamina. He doesn't look fatigued, but he certainly looks like a beaten fighter. A big difference between what you want to do and what you're able to do, and he's not been able to do much.
Wouldn't you agree, though, Nick, that Rojas, from the tape we watched of his second fight with Chris John, he was in that fight more than he's in this fight.
Very competitive, but I thought it was a real sloppy fight. A lot of misses again. He's not a sharpshooter. He'll make you miss. He's got technique to not get hit flush, but he doesn't land many flush. His connect rate's terrible. Shot to the body there. Gamboa right to the body, followed up with a hesitation, little check hook. Oh, there's a left hand from Rojas. So a grazing, glancing blow lands. Nice left on the way out. Rojas trying to get out of danger. And now the Cuban is going for it. Inside a minute to go in the sixth. There he goes. He's letting his hands loose now. And he's trying to climb all over Rojas.
And if Rojas wasn't the veteran that he is, Nick, this fight wouldn't have gone this far, believe me. Because physically, it's a little bit of a mismatch.
Oh, it is.
Wipe this down.
But again, Rojas with the stamina. And Russell Moore warning again in this blue corner, wipe it down. It's very wet. They're not in that area now. Now they've slowed the pace, and it's Rojas coming forward.
Quick! Step back. No. Let's go.
Well, another round in the bank for Gamboa, halfway through this scheduled 12-round WBA featherweight title fight.
Close your eyes. Look, champion. You have to stay with the same plan. When he attacks, you hit him in the body. You gotta go with your velocity. Let's put them hands together. You touch him. He don't have that much energy. Hit him with the jab. Hit him with the jab, and then you hit
Action from round 6. Be careful what you hope for, Cheo Rojas, because he lands a long left hand, and all he got for it was another flurry from Gamboa. Here it is. Totally nullified the one punch that Rojas landed.
Well, sort of a little preview on what you might have to do against the Gamboa. You got to nail him from outside, a taller guy.
Hang on. Let's go.
But Gamboa has not been inside long. Rojas gets driven back. Gamboa's jab has not landed much at all tonight, but it has maybe blinded or made Rojas think about that and not see what's coming next. But it really hadn't been a factor, Steve.
No, it hasn't, and having a closed eye is not good at all, but Rojas, better the right eye than the left eye, because the left eye is the one that you have to see the right hand's coming, and that's the big punch for Gamboa. Kind of a moot point, though.
Oh, that tail-end left hand landed. Gamboa. Let's see if he gets sloppy or fights under control or just ramps up the offense and starts throwing more shots. Rojas gets hit by a left hand and rocked a little bit. He's off balance so much, Steve.
Wasn't sure there if Rojas' right glove touched the canvas or not.
You know, his knockdowns against Chris John were that way. He's off balance. And Gamboa's just trying to run him down now again. Knocking off a little bit now, just pokes the jab at his face. Trying to set up that power. A decent combination punching from Gamboa. He's landed the right and followed with the hook at times.
You wonder if Gamboa shouldn't be moving more to his left and setting up the left hook because of that right eye problem.
Yeah, good point. Left hand.
Exactly, sort of what I was talking about, although it was more uppercut than hook. And Gamboa is so proud of himself. Look at him prancing and dancing in there.
But you know, Rojas doesn't react. He'll just stand there and wait for what? Yeah, it's almost he's got the feeling he's got one hope to win the fight. Nice counter right hand from Gamboa. Got hit to the body and came back and cracked with the right hand.
Gamboa, you used the term before. He's breaking him down. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, some of the fights going out of Rojas. Rojas has landed maybe a half dozen clean shots. He's trying to claw his way